Woohoo! We are live. I have been trying to go live for some time, but this time it actually worked. Hello, everyone. Hi, Facebook world. Hello, everybody. How are you doing? This is almost 2:30, 2:23 p.m. in California. So good afternoon from my side and sending you all greetings. I hope your day is coming along really well. Today is the day one of the high ticket offer challenge. Today is the day one, and it is kicking off with a lot of excitement and clarity. And what we're doing over the next 5 days, we are creating your high ticket offer. And I have taken this whole offer creation process and broke it down into smaller chunks, smaller goals, where every day you will receive a task and every day you will have a goal, a prompt, a worksheet to work with it and to move yourself to clarity. So if you are already participating in this challenge, I look forward to receiving your responses and see how you are bringing clarity for your business. And if you are not yet participating, join us. It's still not too late. A lot of this is recorded, so you can catch up with recordings. And this is day one. Oh my gosh, this is just only day one. So you still have opportunity to catch up. And for that, you would just simply join my Facebook group called Limitless Spiritual Entrepreneurs Collective, and I will drop that link in this live so that you can just click and then you can join. Would love to see you there. Would love to see you taking steps towards growing your business, taking steps towards creating your offer. And who knows, this may be the next offer for your business. This may be the one that allows you to scale your business. This may be the one that brings new stream of clients and new stream of income for you. And that is the vision I get to hold for you during these 5 days. Task number one for today is to defining your dream clients. Define who your potential clients are. And I have already done a video on it, why this step is important. I'm not going to go through that, but I do want to respond to some questions that I am receiving on the back end. Because honestly, when one person so courageously asks a question, there are several others, right, who raise their hand and say, thank God you asked that question. I had the exact same question. So I'm going to do my best to respond to two questions in this video. And the question number one is, my work is for everyone. This prompt brought up for them, this prompt of clarifying your potential clients, your dream clients, what it brought up for them is, Shakti, my work is for everyone. How do I decide who my true audience is, who my potential clients are? And I will say that this is a very common question that comes up for a lot of people. So if you feel like you had a similar thought run in your mind that prevented you from having more clarity, please know that this is very common experience. I had the same thought too not too long ago. And what I learned in my journey of business growth is that when it is true. First of all, it's very true and valid that our work is for everyone, right? That our work calls people to itself. Our work is going to speak to the right people and bring them over in a group setting, in a one-on-one setting, so that you can work with them. At the same time, as leaders, when our work is so open, it makes it really hard for us to create an offering that really speaks to your people. And it also makes it super hard to create an experience an experience and a journey that really meets the needs of your potential clients. So when and the more I see leaders who are successful, and even in my own journey, when I was doing one-off sessions, when I was doing all kinds of different things and trying different things and doing things now, I also see this tremendous amount of growth that took place for me as a business leader when I started defining with clarity who my work truly is for. And I know if you don't have this clarity, it can feel overwhelming and it can feel like, wait a minute, that's just a lot of weight on my head. I don't know which direction to go. So to make this kind of bringing this clarity a bit more easier, my invitation to you is to actually take a moment to reflect in all the your existing client base, your past client base, in all the clients you have worked with, which clients was it most satisfying and most fulfilling for you to work with? And you will start to notice that some people that come to your mind will be people who you had a blast working with, right? You had fun working with. You were naturally at ease, comfortable working with them. And then you will start to also probably notice, and I'm willing to bet my money on this, those might be also the clients who valued your work the most, who soaked in every word you had to share, who soaked in every last bit, last drop of your wisdom, who really took it all in. They implemented the steps, they ran with your guidance, and they actually created changes in their life. And it's like if you have served 100 people so far, I'm just making up this number, if you have served 100 people so far, what I'm really trying to do is help you find that little piece, the most where your work has been most valued, your work has been most potent, and your work was really well received by your people. And what I'm really trying to do is help you hone in on that premium opportunity so that you can take that, be aware of it, blow it up, and start to repeat that same success in your business. Right? That is really the intention in asking you this question with this task on day one. Now, think about it. If you do not have a clearly defined potential client, dream client, like no clear definition, then it will be actually very hard. I'm going to speak it from my own experience. It's going to be hard for you to gear your work towards two things. What are your dream clients? What are the people you're enrolling are most challenged by? And what empowers them the most? And if we don't have this definition, then the journeys we're going to create, the experiences we're going to create, the messaging that we're going to create the solutions we're going to provide may not fully land for them. And that is really the process where we start to take our existing business and start to scale it up. Start to scale it up by not going broad, but actually going deep in serving one client base. And I want to just say that with absolute um, honoring of this whole this aspect too, that sometimes you may feel like people who you have worked in the past or people you're working in the present may also not be the right fit for you, right? And that can happen. It has happened with many clients I have worked with in the past as well. Currently I'm working with clients, and it can be possible that this reflection may bring you in a whole new understanding and awareness of who your dream clients are, or where you want to be. So stay open with this task number one. Do not get attached to the past or present, and see where this really leads you forward. And the more you are clear, the more you can hold this clarity with certainty, the more you can design your offer around keeping in mind this person, the more it's going to resonate to that person. The more it's going to feel, the less it's going to feel like you're talking to everyone, but you're actually not speaking to anyone. It won't, you will start to kind of avoid the scenarios where it's not, your messages are not landing for people anymore. So that is really the invitation there. And that being said, you're right. Your work is for everyone. And it's not that you're saying no to other people who come to you outside of this client avatar, but could you could still keep your work open, but the experience that you create, the messaging you create, the offer you create, the more it speaks to that one group of people, the more successful it's going to be. And you could totally allow other people to join your work, and that is always going to be a choice for you. So you're not going to close your shop down for anyone. You always get to make that choice, but starting somewhere is just so important to hold this consistent, congruent thread of, I know you, I know what comes up in your journey, I know where you're wanting to head, and I have the right offers and right solutions for you to help you get there. And this is really the place of expertise that I would love to see many of you actually get to in your journey of scaling your business. All right. So I had another question. The next question is, how do I decide the right audience person for my offer? And I kind of already answered this question, but I'm going to actually take a moment to speak to that just a little bit more. And one of the ways that I actually highly recommend, everybody does it, highly recommend, is really starting to tap into your heart. Any kind of agreement working with a client is a co-creation. It's a co-creation that actually begins in your heart. And if working with any type of client is feeling draining to you, I also want to invite you to start saying no to that. And tap into what is feeling exciting. What kind of client excites you? What kind of client brings you to this place of, heck yeah, like we're creating magic together. Heck yeah, let's just go for this together. Heck yeah, we're going to step into deepest empowerment together, right? And the more you stay excited working with a client, the more your medicine really shines. It's just like a no-brainer. It's just like a not even a question. So for any reason, if working with any particular group of people or one client here and there is feeling draining to you, I also want to invite you to give yourself permission to not have to do it, not have to target that client going forward, not have to speak to that group or anchor your offerings around that particular group of people. I would love for you to participate in this task one, step into that reflection prompt and ask yourself, giving yourself full space, what excites me most? Where does my gifts, my medicine really start to feel more bigger, more potent, more exciting, more joyful, more connected, more validated, more clear, right? And that is something that comes in so handy, because you want to step into these client sessions feeling excited, and you want to come out of these client sessions feeling even more excited. And the more excited you are doing your work, the more excited will you be in showing up for your business, whether it is leading a marketing campaign, whether it's selling an offer, whether it's having a conversation with a client, a sales conversation, whether it's leading free things like what I'm doing right now. It's going to support you in vibrating at a very high confidence. And that is the place I want to invite you to. So these are the questions I received. And if you are watching me live, please do say hi. I would love to hear that you're here, that you're soaking in. I would love to receive your questions. I would love to say hi. And if you are watching replay, if you happen to watch replay at any point, do put hashtag replay so that I know you caught this live. I know that you listen to this wisdom, and share with me, who are your dream clients? Who are your dream clients? And let's start to define them um, the best we can with what they want, what they don't like in their experience, right? And that is the clarity that will fuel your business growth. So, with that, I am going to wrap this up. Again, if you have not participated or joined my challenge, please do that. I'm going to drop the group link underneath the comments of this live video, and come hop on to the group. Would love to welcome you in, and would love for you to walk through my process step by step so that you can craft your high ticket offer and you can use that to scale your business to six figure. And why six figure? Because I would love for you to have at least full-time income from your business. Unless we have full-time income, we're always wobbly. We're always, I don't know if this will work. We're always like, doing the dance and doubting our gifts. So you deserve that full-time income. And I am taking a stand for you today that this is your birthright. And you can start building this out in the Limitless Spiritual Entrepreneur community with me over the next 5 days. Thank you and enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.